Take these off. Oh, try again and again. Now I just need to tighten this sucker back up. I hate my life. And I put it on backwards. Alright, shop update, January 26, 2026. We got the diesel heater going so I can actually work on Papi's truck. We're doing Rancho shocks all the way around and a leveling kit that I bought 10 years ago. We're finally getting installed. Okay, so here's the kit we're installing. It's a Daystar leveling kit. Comes with the pucks, rear blocks, which we won't be doing the rear because it doesn't need it. Okay, put your extensions on. I feel like these are sticking up too much. Take your wires off, loosen your nuts. Those are off. Spray some lube. Make sure you hit it. Take these off. Oh, try again and again. Do the other side so it can drop. Okay, watch it drop. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, push it in. And now pull it out this way. Factory versus aftermarket. Put the OEM nuts off so I can cut off the studs. Those are cut down. Now take your nuts off. And then put your Buddhists on. Hopefully I cut enough off. It's close. Just barely. Alright, now you got that on, and they're not sticking up past the thing. We'll stick it in a hole. And we're just going to drop the sucker right through the top here. We got our clippy-doos on. We just need to kind of whack them into place now. So stick these guys in the hole. But don't forget your nuts, because I think you're going to need them. So I put the back end first, and then I got a nut on there to kind of hold it in place. And now I've got to use a pry bar or something to either make the shock go up or control arms go down to get it into place. Okay, so this part will not allow your control arm to go down for you to get this in. So you'd probably be using a floor jack, but I'm going to try and make this go up and then push it in with the lift. Okay, Blue was crying. He wanted to go outside, and I barely got the door open. All the snow. Are you coming back, Blue? Come on. Okay, so I've tried a number of things. Nothing's working. I'm going to have to take this ball joint off, so I've already loosened the nut, and I'm just going to whack it a few times. And hopefully that gives me the ½ inch I need to get this thing where it needs to be. All right, got it loose. Now I just have to take that nut off and then put my shock in place. Okay, so I had to get it out that much. I tightened this bolt up here to try and give me some more height. Well, then it angled the whole thing this way, so the whole time it was pressing up against that lip or something. See that little casting line? I think it was stuck on that. So when I pulled down on this control arm, it popped out. Now I have to loosen that one to get it to angle back so I can put it in place. That sucker's loosened. This one right here. I pushed it back. So now I should be able to put our bolts in from the bottom. Okay, so this is where you're going to jack your control arm back up so you can put your nut back on your upper ball joint. Okay, so this is the hard part. Now you have to get your ball joint kind of seated so you can tighten your stupid nut without the thing spinning on you. So you have to put pressure down on it while you tighten this nut. Hopefully it's not spinning, which I think mine is still spinning. So I think the solution is vice grips. If they stay on. Alright, quick recap. You get your shock out, you put this guy in, and you put this bolt in the hole and up. After you get your ball joint loose, you might have to pry right here to push that control arm down so you can actually get your shock above the mounting points. But once you do that, pop that sucker in, get one of these bolts started, right? And then you can tighten up the rest of your bolts and tighten everything back up. Now, I'm having problems with my vice grips. Can't grip on to the tie rod end, so I'm going to put a C-clamp on there, tighten it up. My vice grips are just rounded off to nothing. So our C-clamp is on. Now I just need to tighten this sucker back up. I hate my life. Here's the part number for the fronts, and they come with these on them, but there's also hardware that's going to have these in the bag. Oh, I guess you're supposed to use your factory clips no matter what. And then obviously you have the factory ones too, so pick what you want for hardware. Alright, rear shocks. Should be pretty easy. You got 7/8 bolt on top, and then you're going to have your bolt on the bottom. What I like to do, I'll show you in a minute, get that top set, then cut the band and set the bottom as it's going down. Okay, so I decided to grab the Insta. The shock is going down. Who's gonna win? RJ or the shock? RJ wins! Woo! Why is there no zip tie on this boot? It's full of mud. Next, that one up there. This one down here. And this shock is actually good. I was having problems with the front making noises. This shock is also good. Save those for another day, I guess. New shock inside the truck. Alright, same thing, set the top, and then put our freaking zip tie on. We're gonna find the other zip tie for the other one. Wait. Came out. When did it go? When did it fall out? Probably when I dropped the box. Gosh darn it. Alright. Let's see what this looks like. Maybe we can push it up there. Finish that off by hand. Alright. They're not hard to pull apart. We'll still do our trick. We can't! It's fully extended, it don't reach. We're gonna lift the axle up. And I'll put it on backwards. Alright, rear shocks are done. Don't ask me why I have a twisted freaking upper. Now I have to spend however many minutes untwisting this. Oh my goodness, dude. Are you serious right now? Okay, proof that the zip tie is on. Alright, lift kit's done. Well, leveling kit, we just did the front. Anyway, if you like this content, hit that like button, go to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you in the comments.